All right, guys. We are back with in another week here. So we so a little bit first. Sorry for the late start. You can probably hear in the background my son is hungry still. So,
Jeez.
He
yeah,
has his father's appetite.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, so my wife is currently at, but we
Good luck.
anyway. uh, who would like to do the recap for? Cardin
That
is the
goes.
only one. Cardin is the only one that is eligible for this. And don't forget, Cardin, your inspiration point has faded.
Yeah.
No takers?
Nobody?
Where did I even put that on my page?
Did you put it on your
Oh,
page?
there it is. There it is. I was looking for a 1 instead of the dragon.
Me too.
Okay.
I mean, can I cheat and say keen mind bullshit?
No, because this is the memory of the players, not the memory of the character.
Ooh.
Well, definitely not me then, because I got a shit memory.
So,
Yep.
okay.
Oh, wow. Am I the only one that fucking remembers what we did last week?
The only thing
I remember.
last week is we beat the hell out of a fake hole.
I just refuse to take another turn until everybody else has had theirs.
We've already
Alright, I can
established
try,
I'm
I can
not
try.
taking a turn.
I can try.
Okay, go for it, D-Knock.
We fought what seemed to be a paladin, and not sure what he was, but turned out to be a tiefling. Talked about what we're going to do with him. I stopped our murder hobos from murder hoboing. And I de-skinned and demuscled the tiefling to bones and put him in my bag. And then we set up camp for the night.
Do you want to... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, am I the only one that finds it funny that the necromancer stopped the cleric from killing someone?
I'm
Wait a minute. Now that you mention that,
I was waiting for someone to get that, really.
I thought about it last week. I just didn't say anything.
Okay. Real quick, D-Knock, do you also want to explain where you are and where you're heading?
Oh yeah, we're in the mountains, close to the first city we came to when we arrived in this island, and we're heading to the Oracle to figure out Katya's bullshit.
among other things.
I feel like that's the main thing we're going for.
It's a good reason.
Alright, that is fair, and that is a fairly good recounting of what happened. Obviously, if you described all the details, we'd be here for like 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I would like to point out. Point out that if I weren't a player, I'd be slightly confused as to why Denock, of all people, chose to take a sack of bones with him.
because it's D-Knock.
let them go back and watch the archives and figure it out for themselves.
Let them get us views.
The mystery.
And with that, D-Knock, go ahead and take your point of inspiration. And we are going to go ahead and pick it right back up there, diving right back in the game where you guys had taken a long rest. Everybody had taken their watch. Some of you rolling well, some of you not rolling well on your perception watch over. And as day breaks, you guys are sitting in this kind of a tight camp space as you guys begin to wake up and begin to go about your morning. That the day is yours.
Well, first thing I do is I try and stitch together Zombo, and then I cast my Animate Dead.
Okay. And are you doing 2 skeletons or zombie and a skeleton?
Zombie and skeleton. I'm saving the tiefling for later.
Okay. All right. So you're not doing the tiefling. Okay. All right. With the magic of your Animate Dead spell, the stitching of the flesh back together is relatively, and it stands up awaiting your commands.
I basically tell it to wait until we head out.
Right. And just so that I'm clear, you cast mage armor at the beginning of every day as well, correct?
Yes. Every morning is mage armor and Animate Dead.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because I know a little while ago I went through your character sheet and I went, your armor class isn't that high.
It's because, like I said, I cast it every day.
Yeah, and that's fine. I just wanted to make sure because it is an 8-hour long spell. All right, and the rest of you guys, what are you doing?
I'm gonna crawl out of my bedroll, and I'm gonna look around bleary-eyed and just ask out loud, where am I gonna get coffee in a mountain range?
Get a
Can
fire
anybody
going.
answer that question? Say what?
Get a fire.
going.
If you're going to put dirt in the pot and call it coffee, I'm going to hit you.
I may be tired, but I'm not that tired.
Side note, is Torben awake?
You look over towards him, and you can kind of see him. Actually, he's sitting up, probably arms tied behind his back, and you guys can see him kind of staring at you guys. Not like he's mad at you for sure. But he's not saying anything. He's just kind of watching you.
I'm gonna cast light, and I'm gonna shine it towards my own eyes to try and force myself to wake up.
Oh, jeez.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Beep boop.
19?
19.
Okay, you are not blinded as you stare into essentially a small sun on your hand.
Because that makes total sense.
That's right. Okay. Wake now. Who needs coffee?
I'll still
I'll pass.
prefer coffee over that.
I'll take coffee.
When you don't have the ingredients, you use what you got.
Right.
Fair enough.
So we're just gonna have breakfast in front of Torben. Is that what's going on?
Sure. You guys are gonna,
Yeah,
without feeding.
that sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to feed him.
Why would you do that?
We're going to kill him anyways.
Oh. Hey, prisoner, what would you want for your last meal?
You asked
Tell
him
him that's his last meal.
Yes.
You want to give him hope that he might escape.
3.
Okay, what's that for?
he looks
I'm
at
smacking
you,
Cardin, Valinar, and Katya upside the head.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't
looks
get
at
it.
you and he looks you up and down, and he kind of goes, "Your heart, for starters, would probably be a delicious appetite."
You don't know
Do
my
I wanna
heart that
feed
well,
him?
do you?
He is talking
What was
about
that,
the
Valinar?
I was just asking if Dinox still wanted to feed him. After that.
I mean, I'm already making getting the rations ready for him. I'm not going to waste rations.
I'll eat my
Yeah.
own rations. He could starve for all I care. Things he did to those women. Mm-mm. I say we're being too nice by tying him up to a pole. Maybe we should hang him upside down, naked.
If you're going to kill me, just kill me and get it over with.
Why naked?
Why naked? That's what he did to the women. Remember the journal? And Katya pulls it out and throws it at John.
Oh. Yeah. It's been a bit since we've read that.
Yeah, anybody who's willing to do that to women should be strung up himself.
There is a handout in your on your guys' game that you're able to go to and view if you ever need to go back and reread any of that.
It's called Mysterious Journal. If you don't know.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I am surrounded by psychopathic murder hobos.
I didn't say kill him, I said torture him.
Psychopathic.
Fair. Maybe so, but is it really psychopathic if he's the evil one and we're the heroes?
He kind of scoffs when you say heroes.
The guy serving a demon and a false god scoffs. That's great.
False god. You guys are even more behind.
Well, you're saying the Sleeping King's a full-blown recognized god?
Actually, yeah, that's interesting. And I squat down next to him, kind of getting in close. What else? What about that?
You do what? I'm sorry, you squat down and do what?
And get, real close next to him, like, with a quill and paper ready.
Oh. He kind of looks at you and just be like, what would you know of a god?
I know they let my wife die, and I want to kick their ass for it.
The Sleeping King would not have let your wife die, but instead given her immortality, infinite life, to do as she pleased.
Now, there are
Power.
obviously stipulations to that, right? Of course there are. What am I asking? But,
Well,
we
you must
talking...
serve him, of course.
Are we talking immortality like these guys, and I point to my skeleton and the zombie? Or are we talking immortality like just near eternal lifespan?
He kind of looks at your zombie and your skeleton, and he's like, no, you would still have your own free will to do as you please, with the exception of serving him for eternity. But that kind of goes with any god and their followers. You should know about that. And he looks to you, Valinar.
Yes, because spending an eternity watching all your friends and loved ones die is great.
What good is
I'd rather
eternity
die
if you're trapped in the wrong body the whole time?
Kind of like turns to you and kind of tilts his head a little bit.
Magic accent. He's actually a girl.
Oh,
Katya waves all effeminate like.
Yeah, I know. It kind of weirds you out at first, but you get used to it. I don't think it'll be around long enough for you to get used to it, but yeah. Semantics.
I just sort of stand there menacingly.
make a perception check, Carden.
Oh,
Probably.
okay.
All right.
Wow.
There goes my good roll for the night.
Not your only good roll for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, where did you put his longsword?
Didn't we put it in the bag?
I thought Cardin took it.
I took it.
Mm.
It's just on my back.
Okay. Your back
It's
feels...
it's with the palintra of my weapons.
Right. Your back feels about 3 pounds lighter. You notice as you're kind of looking over the scenario of what's going on.
No, no, bro.
Kill him fucking now.
Huh? What?
He kind
All right.
he kind of
Historic
stands and raises his hands. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's no need for that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait, how is he raising his hands? I thought we tied him up.
Cardin steps forward and smacks him with his maul.
Roll to hit.
Oh.
12. He kind of like ducks out of the way, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! If I wanted to leave, I would have left." As you kind of swing, and it smashes into the ground beside D-Knock.
Hey, watch where you're swinging that thing!
So
Meh.
if you were free to leave this whole time, why are you still here? If you knew we were going to try and kill you.
Curiosity, more or less.
What could you
You guys
be
have
curious
been.
about?
You guys have been an annoyance.
Thanks, I pride
Now-
myself on it.
Now, whether or not that annoyance could have is something that would be continued, or it was just random buffoonery that you guys happened to stumble upon me twice, is a different story. So, curiosity, in terms of me staying while I observe and make that difference known.
No, we were definitely tracking you. Because we have curiosity of our own.
Like what? He says, and he kind of like he kind of like steps back away from the group, keeping his back kind of to the wall that is here. And as he steps back, you guys can see the long sword of his laying on the ground. As he steps back, probably about 5 feet or so from it.
I grab it and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay, you take it and put it in the bag of holding.
No, I'm sure we all already know the answer to this question, but who exactly are you serving?
For the time being, myself.
Who gives you your powers, I mean?
Well, a lot of my powers come from years of training and hard work. Others come from,
A deal with the devil?
well, I wouldn't call him a devil. I refer to him as the Sleeping King, but a devil to some.
Okay, that kind of raises a few questions. Number one, what about the whole deal with, Tenebrus?
Tenebrus. The deal
Yeah,
with
Tenebrus.
Tenebrus is more of a servant of a servant. It's more of how to phrase this. Think of in society, if you were even a person of power, you would still most likely have somebody to report to, and so would they. Let's see.
Tenebrus was just a general, wasn't he? General has to have some sort of master.
Oh, well, of course. He reports to somebody even higher, but I'm referring to the fact that the sleeping Tenebrus is one of the individuals who made the Sleeping King a god.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Does this have anything to do with those porcelain masks?
The porcelain masks are how the Sleeping King chooses and acquires his servants and followers.
Katya eyes Deanock with suspicion.
I don't notice.
So let me ask a hypothetical question. Let's say, hypothetically, somebody wanted to join with this Sleeping King to be granted power. Would he have the ability to grant someone control over magic where they do not have control?
It is possible. As somebody who has never actually met the Sleeping King in person, but only through visions and prayer, he's definitely powerful. As you mentioned that, he... Yeah, he...
Uh-oh.
He kind of looks around at you guys.
And what is
Keeping
his
an eye.
ultimate goal?
Kind of steps forward a little bit and just... His ultimate goal... Well... I believe it coincides with that of Tenebrus's, since it was he who gave the Sleeping King the ability to become one of the gods.
Wow. So, Tenebrus gave the Sleeping King the power of godhood, or assisted in that. And now...
Yes, yes, this is the DM speaking. Yes, Tenebrus assisted the Sleeping King in becoming a god.
And now the Sleeping King, in a way, is serving Tenebrus in exchange for that.
Correct.
So who's really in charge?
Is he trying to make converts of us?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
You can roll an insight check on him.
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
11.
Roll was terrible.
Yeah.
Probably on the
Probably.
dot.
From what you can tell, probably.
Yeah, I'm not
I
hearing
think it's just stalling.
Oh, he's definitely just stalling. The question is for what?
Exactly.
That is the question, isn't it?
Fuck.
Sorry, folks. Cardin is having some mic issues tonight, so that'll happen occasionally.
Yeah.
I thought that was Cardin saying that.
Is it still staticky?
It did
Not
it
now.
once and then it stopped.
Okay. Huh.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
So who
if-
does Tenebrus work for? Basically, who's at the top of this whole scheme?
He kind of looks to you and is like, now, where would the fun in that be if I just gave you all of the answers?
It would certainly be much easier. But you still
For
didn't
you,
answer my
yes.
question. You
Your
still
question
didn't answer
was-
my question. Yes, I asked who the Sleeping King, what his ultimate goal was, and you told me it's in line with
He looks to the rest of you guys. Is he Doth or something?
Basically.
I think we're asking the wrong questions.
Well, that's probably the smartest thing I've heard any of you guys say.
To be fair, he is a cleric.
It doesn't mean I'm smart.
To card in it does.
Well, then what would be the right questions to ask, Valinar?
The first one that comes to mind is, the Sleeping King became a god. Who or what was he before he became a god?
He was immortal, no more powerful than you.
Oh, but that's not what I asked. Who was the Sleeping King?
That is information that only his inner circle knows.
Yeah, of course. It only makes sense.
How do you
If
get
you
into
want
his
to
inner
be-
circle?
You join, in a manner of speaking, by right of trial, in a sense. He moves a little bit more, kind of circling the group a little bit. Not terribly much, but just enough to...
Katya's getting a bit on edge.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Oh, and he kind of like raises
Hey, wait,
his
wait, wait.
hands and like...
Wait, he's getting somewhere with this.
It's not letting me... There we go.
Ooh, I don't think so. For you anyway. Hold on
17.
1 second. Hold on, I'll get you the total. I gotta get his character sheet
Okay.
back open.
But we're getting somewhere with this. What is this right
I
of
thought-
trial? Where do you go?
Wisdom save, right?
Yes.
I'm
Oh, good
completely interested in learning.
That's not.
Oh, this doesn't keep him from talking, it just keeps him from moving.
Yeah, but this guy's probably got some kind of stupid.
And now that you
I know, but if he does, we'll at least burn a counter spell or something.
Okay. So for reference, that's on a wisdom save, that is a 31.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I figured
When
he had a
when
huge wisdom.
When you cast
Ow.
it, he was like when you cast it, he recognizes the spell and he like stops moving. You can tell he's not under the effects of hold person, but he is no longer moving. But he continues to look around the group, eyeing everyone.
And he sees me just rubbing the bridge of my eyes.
Okay, we continue. I would like to know, what is this right of trial, and where do you go to undertake it?
The rite of trial, and he kind of like turns and he kind of shifts his body to look at you a little bit. The trial can be taken anywhere at any time, as long as the proper materials are present.
And those are...
Oh, you would like to know?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be asking if I didn't want to know.
How about I show you? And with that, he dashes at your skeleton, Dinok. And as he runs forward, he grabs the mask.
Oh.
That's fine.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second, because that's 9.
Oh, that was the wrong spell. I'm sorry.
Oops,
Oh,
wrong
okay.
button.
It was actually that one. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, Tasha's hideous laughter. Okay. He will make a wisdom save. Yep.
It's not gonna work, but
That's a 32. I rolled even higher.
Jesus!
and he grabs the mask. He takes it off, turns to you guys, and you watch as his sword appears in his hand. He makes a gash on his face with it, places the mask on top of his face, and you guys watch as the mask basically, almost like a spider's legs, kind of expel from the mask itself and turn and grip into the skull. You watch as his body shakes, and he falls, unmoving.
Is he dead?
You don't know.
Well, if he's not dead, this would probably be a good time to make sure he is.
Can't believe I'm saying this. Cardin cut off his head.
Okay. And since it's said cut off, I'll go ahead and use a two-handed strike on my longsword.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
19
19 would hit without, because he doesn't have his shield. And you go ahead and roll damage. You don't need it. Go ahead and roll it.
That's bad.
That's pretty low, but you kind of hack into him a little bit, and you can kind of see part of the neck kind of spill of blood a little bit. It's not completely severed, but it has been cut pretty deep. You can even begin to see parts of the spinal cord through the top of his neck.
I say, well, let's just end this. I reach for my great axe, and I swing with my great axe.
Okay. 18 will hit, because you would have advantage because he is prone. Go ahead and roll damage again.
You okay there, bud?
That didn't work.
What the?
Well, with the great axe, you do and bisect the head from the body. The head kind of rolls a little bit, and you can see the porcelain mask that once was asphyxiated to your skeleton has since it looked like it had dug into the skull, but since severing it from the body, it has reverted back to the plain porcelain mask that you once saw.
Okay. Do not put on the porcelain mask.
Wasn't there a thing that said the porcelain, if you put on the porcelain mask, you will die?
Well, Cardin did. Technically, after Cardin was through with him, yeah, wearing the mask led to death.
I mean, the whole grabbing him by the head thing's probably what killed him. I just didn't want him getting back up.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still want to talk to
And
him?
I pick up the mask.
Yeah,
You pick up the
we
mask.
should we should try to talk to him now that he's headless, and see what that actually did.
I'm going to guess that whatever it was basically erased his soul or somehow took his soul from the equation for Speak with Dead.
I don't think the soul needs to be present.
I don't know.
No, I just need the corpse with a mouth.
Alright. I put the mask in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So we're just so we want to keep talking to him if we can.
We can try,
Okay.
because I still had questions to ask.
Speak with dead. So I'm assuming he still has a mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we just got his neck, not...
Yeah.
Right. Semblance of life and okay. Yeah. The head
get-
kind of. Hmm?
We get 3 questions, right?
5.
5.
5? Okay.
10 minutes, though.
Mm-hmm.
The head kind of rolls and turns to you a little bit, Valinar.
So,
Well, that's question 1, thank you.
You at the moment. It responds.
what was that?
You at the moment.
Valinar!
Yep, there we go. He's speaking. We're good.
Well,
You
now
have
we
4
only have
questions
3
remaining.
questions to ask.
Or
Oh, 4, okay.
it's a 5-question spell.
May I ask one question? To Valinar, may I ask one question of him?
What?
I want to ask what exactly the mask did to him.
Can't D-Knock just ask, or does he have to ask through?
Well, I'm
has to
asking
ask-
you if we're going to include this in the 4 questions.
Yeah, no, I was assuming that was a question to begin with. I just wanted to make sure you could actually ask it and you didn't have to ask it through me to him. Is what I was saying.
It
Doesn't
looks
look like there's anything about
Yeah,
it.
it just says you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. So I'm gonna say it has to be Valinar that asks the questions, but anybody else can prompt questions for Valinar to ask.
Okay. I'll ask what D-Knock wanted to know.
So what does the mask do?
Besides just grant death.
It brings us one step closer to the Sleeping King.
Alright, it probably took his soul to the Sleeping King or something like that.
Probably. Or maybe
Does that make...
from it.
If this is part of the rite of trial, does this mean you die and you are brought back via the Sleeping King?
I'll go ahead and ask that one.
Okay.
Question number 3.
Back to you. The Sleeping King's power does affect our lives after the trial, yes.
Wow, that was not the information I was hoping for.
It doesn't have to give you a straight
I
answer.
know.
No, it doesn't.
I know. Damn it.
Trust me, I'm looking at that spell hard right now.
We got 2 questions left, guys.
I don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
Because I want to ask what would happen if I wore the mask, but he'd probably just give the same answer.
You give the
that
same
he just
answer
gave.
he gave D-Knock.
Yeah.
We could ask where the Sleeping King is, or we could ask where his Torben's soul is now. Things like that, I guess. The Oracle. We could ask him if he's been to the Oracle yet.
Oh,
We could
yeah,
ask
that's a
what
good idea.
the Oracle told him.
If he's been there.
If he's even been there.
Been there.
Question: you word it like this. Have you been to the Oracle? And if yes, what did they tell you?
Would that be 2 questions or 1 question?
Given your knowledge of the spell, it would probably be 2.
Oof.
You are asking kind of a two-part question.
There I am trying to cheat it.
If you wanted to ask something like, what kind of information has the Oracle departed on you, you would find out whether or not he has been to the Oracle and what the information was.
Possibly.
There you go.
Potentially.
I'll ask him.
basically,
Oh,
I
sorry.
was gonna say basically, if you ask him what, some way, shape, or form about the information the Oracle has given him, you will find out if he has been there before.
Okay.
Because you can't really get that information unless he's been there. You
Yeah.
presume, anyway.
I'm assuming he hasn't ever been there before. He wasn't going for like a second or third time.
I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
There's no
By
way
the way,
to do
it'd
that.
probably be good information. I'll ask him, what did the Oracle tell you?
The Oracle has told me several things about the future. My future.
So he's clearly been to the Oracle.
Yes, but that was
However,
not
we
a very...
don't know if this Oracle's real or not still.
I mean, I guess for our
What did
final
the
question.
Oracle? What did the Oracle tell you about your future?
Then I'll look to the others like, do we want to ask that?
I mean, do we have any more pertinent questions right now?
Well, that's why I'm asking.
I mean, we could ask why he put the mask on now, of all times.
Because we asked him about the ritual. I can answer that one. The trial. And he said that, you did say in your question it was part of the trial.
Yeah. Said it brings us closer to the Sleeping King.
Well, if no one has any better questions,
Why he still has a future after he's dead?
no, that would be beautiful, but I don't want to waste a question.
I mean, how many times can we do this?
This is the last one.
Once every 10 days, basically, I can use Speak with the Dead on a corpse. As long as it still has a mouth.
Now, technically, can I take off the flesh and just leave the skull?
Bob?
I mean, in theory, yeah.
Might work.
Well, then we have a way to keep asking him questions without having to deal with, the smell of rotting flesh and decaying gray matter. Ugh. Trust me, don't want that. I had to deal with enough autopsy.
The zombie following behind you blushes a little bit.
Alright, well, if you have no more pertinent questions right now, I'll ask him what the Oracle said about his future.
That sounds good.
The Oracle told me that I will join the Sleeping King in his ranks. And there's a smile that creeps across the face.
Well, I guess you did join his ranks for a few days.
And the skull kind of leaves the body. Or the
Wow.
sorry, away from
I
the
already
body.
did that.
The magic leaves the skull. As you have asked your fifth and final question.
Well, I guess the Oracle was right after all.
Yeah, meaning we're probably gonna have to fight him again.
Yeah. Maybe if we can keep his corpse from coming back, we might at least delay him a while.
If the Sleeping
You
King is
wanna make
indeed
that-
a god,
Hey, Dinoc, you want to make
Well-
that head into a skull?
Yeah, I'll get to work on that real quick.
You want to make the
If-
bones into bones?
You begin to
Yes.
do so.
Random question: does anyone have like a throwaway knife or
A what?
just a knife they don't need?
Do I have a small knife? I thought I did at some point.
I don't think I do.
Carton
I only
probably
have-
does.
I have a dagger.
Are you never going to use
I
that?
do not have a dagger.
What
I
do you
will
plan
say,
on?
whatever weapon you give me, you will probably not be getting back. So
What are you planning on doing with that item?
I plan on putting it through the heart and leaving it there.
Can't I just give you a crossbow bolt?
Yeah, that might work.
Okay.
I
I'll take one of those.
mean, can't we just,
Burn the body?
Yeah,
Because I could
pretty
totally
much.
do that.
Sure. I don't have a cantrip to do it, so that's why I was
Fireball.
asking for a stab.
Fireball!
I mean, he's currently in plate armor, unless you guys are keeping the plate armor, unless you guys are taking the plate armor.
We're taking the plate armor, I would assume.
yeah.
Well,
And-
I mean, we could still burn the body through.
Why waste good metal?
You think your fire is going to be hot enough to burn and melt the plate metal?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, enough
It
application.
would at least lose any temper that it might have.
Okay. Note to be noted, especially for you, John. The plate armor is of a kind of a various size. Technically, John, you can wear plate armor, which you don't currently have.
Like I said, why waste good plate mail? I was taking it off.
It would be a little small for you, but you could have it worked on in the next town and not have the next town that you visit without having to pay for full plate, which is very expensive.
Just try not to flex too much, big boy. Wink.
Okay. I'm assuming so. You guys are taking the head, the skull after filleting it. You guys
Yes.
are taking the plate armor,
Filleting it.
and then burning the corpse. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure an 11 will hit this man. He is not a dexterous man. Technically, it would just hit his armor class. So yes. But he can't really do anything. Oh, actually, yeah, you hit. And you begin to burn the body.
Specifically,
there's-
I'm also
ahead.
trying to burn his heart.
Okay.
Melt him.
Focusing fire in the center of the chest. Eventually, the fire begins to eat away, and you can watch as the chest begins to fall in on itself as it begins to collapse from the fire.
And
It
out
begins
of,
to smell horrible around here.
Ugh.
and out of superstition, Cardin puts some salt on the body as it's burning.
Okay.
Hey,
Right,
Gordon, while you're at that, you want to smash some of those bones too, just to make sure?
I figured you'd want them.
I mean, kind of useless without the skull. And if we're going to keep the skull for the Speak with Dead thing, I'd rather not the skull be damaged.
Can I take a vial and fill it with his ashes?
You're gonna wait around for the fire to die out and leave nothing but ashes?
Because right now
Yeah.
he's melting flesh.
Mm-hmm. Because
Yeah, when you put it that way.
if you were to do that, you guys would lose a day of travel.
Ooh, I don't want to wait that long.
It would it
Yeah.
would basically require a fireball to incinerate, I bet.
If you wanted an instantaneous pile of ash, probably.
Or a lightning bolt. Nah, we'll catch him on the way back down. If we
You know
get back
what?
down the same way we came.
You know what? Hand me that vial.
Oh, okay, sure. And I pass the vial over to.
I cut some of the slogging flesh into the vial.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I can burn that on my own time. Thank you.
By the way, the outside is just a little bit bloody.
Thank
Okay.
you. I'll just wipe that off of the corner of my bedroll or something.
Alrighty.
You really want the blood on your bedroll?
Why not? It's just a little bit. I'm not wiping it on my robes.
I mean, look at it this way. It's better than getting a large cyst punctured and burst all over you.
True. Or like, there's the grass.
Well, grass. Nice. Scuff
Grass?
the rocky road we're on. Considering we're in the mountain.
There's probably something somewhere.
Let me see what is Cardin wearing? let me see a little bit of your shirt there, Cardin. You like to wear blood, right?
What shirt?
Remember, he's bare-chested.
Yeah.
Question for Rip.
Yeah.
Perfect.
My vestments, what color would those be? Is that my own?
Oh, with your deity?
Yeah.
Bright yellow.
Because you're with Geisma, so it would probably be it would be of a yellow and green kind of a blend, both for the life of like nature and of the world. So it's got this very unique color spread on it. Also, I'm assuming you spent the night to attune to.
Yes. Yeah.
Notably, and I'll just give this to you because it is an item that you have had previously when you had it, and it had almost a blank beveled surface on it. Now that you have attuned to it, that beveled surface is now almost crafted with a flawless version of Geisma's of Geisma's symbol.
Connor holds it up and goes, "Told you guys I was a cleric."
Right.
As he's attuned to it.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Sure.
This is a magic item that can only be.
And I'm a man of the gods.
You actually are. You are a priest.
He's not wrong.
Fuck.
Alright. Are you guys planning to continue traveling towards the Oracle today?
Yes,
Yeah.
Real quick, above game, nice call on that. Because
On,
calling me the priest, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was funny. Alright. So, with you guys traveling through these mountains in this very unknown terrain for you, I would like one of you guys to and you guys can choose among yourselves. I would like one of you to roll a d10 for me.
Well, not Cardin, because he's used his high roll. I'll do it.
Okay.
okay.
Fade to the party.
Okay.
6. Okay. I need you now, Denock, to roll me a d8.
Oh boy.
That's where we all die.
Wow. We're rolling high on those sixes tonight, aren't we?
Okay.
Second verse, same as the first.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. Okay.
Roll a d6, right?
No, he's got it.
Roll another 6.
It's
I
over.
would flip.
It's over.
I would flip.
You know what? For funsies.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
All right, we're not the evil stream tonight.
What?
Six.
How did-
6.
Okay. You guys, where did that come from?
I don't know.
That sounds like it.
I pushed a button. I don't know how that happened. I'm sorry.
No, there we go.
Okay. You guys, give me 1 second here. You guys spend a good majority of the day traveling and going through this winding cavern. There's not a whole lot of difficult terrain here, which you are thankful for as you guys begin to make some pretty good time going down this cavern. But eventually, you guys encounter an area that begins to open up into this very large area. And you're...
Ooh.
At first, you're a little on edge by it as you guys begin to notice, or as you guys begin to approach. And it is odd. As you guys begin to round the corner, you begin to see these these medium humanoid figures kind of standing almost like they were dead. They had have the mile-long stare of these sunken eyes that don't seem to be pupils. These skinny bodies kind of almost looking anorexic until you get to the torso, where the torso begins to expand in size, and you see multiple limbs beginning to pull off of the body and going down and ending in these long, almost spike-like points. They come to these points, and as you guys kind of round this corner, they kind of all kind of turn slowly towards you, and you guys hear this as they all kind of turn and look at you.
Should we worry now?
And then they begin dashing towards you. I would
Nope,
like everybody
nope,
to roll.
nope.
I would like everybody to roll initiative, and I will move you guys over to the back here, and I'll have to bring you guys out there.
Pardon, hold on.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I gotta get you guys out there.
Can I keep my roll though?
Sure.
If you need me, I'll be this way. Bye.
Well, you guys hold on. I am arranging you guys because you guys travel in kind of a little bit of a group.
Not anymore. As soon as I saw them running at me, I'm gone. Bye.
Well, unfortunately, that's what initiative is for. So you guys actually would have been about here-ish. Sorry. That was just easier for me to get everybody together.
Okay. I'll take that.
What?
Wow. Wow, guys.
Mod 20. We all rolled high.
Yeah, I'll say.
And on that note,
Okay,
I'm out. Bye.
Carden, you
Bye.
need to be added. What did you roll again, Carden? 21?
21.
21.
21.
21.
Blackjack. I mean, what?
Alrighty. Move some of this. We're gonna adjust the battle map here.
I can't help but notice that they're not all in a fireball.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. That must have been some kind of mistake on my behalf.
Oh, you didn't line them up all line for lightning bolt? What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alrighty. I will say though, before we jump into this, would you guys be okay with taking a really quick bathroom break? Because this probably will take us past the halfway point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
okay.
like a good
Alright.
idea, yes.
Alright, so guys, we will take a very quick break here, and we will be back in a little bit with this encounter. So
After these
BRB.
messages, we'll be right back.
Again.
no,
Are we?
I wouldn't say we're Soviets. We're just anyway. Welcome back, guys.
Oops.
Alrighty. Yeah.
What was that
that's
about
gonna-
communists?
Stop it. Okay.
Huh?
So, top of the round, Denock, you are up.
First, I order my zombie to stand in front of the group and prepare for anyone to come near us, and I cannot control either one.
Yeah, I'm going through and double checking. I don't know why that they do
Okay.
that.
I have zombie.
Yep. So it looks like probably roll 20 reset my stuff, so I may have to go in and change a lot of things. Everybody else is
And I
the
can-
same.
Control skeleton. Good. Okay. And I'm going to order skeleton to go 5, 10,
Okay.
here. And
Are we still inside of a cavern?
You guys are still inside the mountains.
Oh, okay.
so we're in like a valley.
Yeah, this is like a valley or a gorge,
Okay.
if you will, that has a very large kind of bowl-shaped kind of area.
Okay.
I'm attacking this
Wanted
one.
to be sure.
Okay.
Skeleton is using longbow on that one.
Okay. 22 will hit. Okay, 8 piercing. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Anything else?
And without doing any rolls, can I tell that if these things look like they're some form of undead? Like,
Unfortunately,
Okay.
there are specific abilities that do that. So unfortunately, I'm going to say no. I will.
if I had rolled, I could probably look for like stitches or.
I'll tell you what. Just because of the distance, roll a perception check from me. For me. From me? What did I say? For me.
From
And I
you.
won't let it. It'll be kind of a free thing.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any
Modified
second now.
There it is.
There we go.
Look at that.
Soft 20. Where the arrow hit the this medium-sized creature, he kind of like looks at it, and as you kind of look from this distance, you can see blood beginning to pour down this creature's chest.
All right. So
You would
it's
know.
technically-
Yeah, you would know that is an indicator of it's still technically alive.
All right, and I'm going to. You know what? Let's try a scorching ray on that same one.
Okay. A 14 will just miss.
Just miss. Understood. Second beam at the same one.
27 will hit. Nine fire. Okay.
And is it still standing?
It is.
Third at the same target. And that'll miss. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately a 13 will miss. Okay.
Decent
So is
opening
that
shot.
Your turn, Ben? Mm-hmm. Not bad at all. Let's see, 9. So that's 17 points of damage from you, basically.
Mm-hmm. I am going to step one step forward, basically right there.
Okay. All right, Cardin.
Cardin is going to. Not that.
Hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. And Cardin is going to make his double attack on him.
What you gonna do first?
There you go.
Rage as bonus action. Thank you.
Hey now, leave him alone. Let him do his own thing. If he forgets, that's on him.
Nah, I'm just going to rage.
Okay.
Look, I feel like I'm the party dad right now.
Hey, that's my job.
Oh, well.
A natural 20 will in fact hit.
Wow.
Oh, that damage, Boyle. Oh my.
Oh my. Wow.
Okay, so that's 18 plus what? 2?
2, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
that's double
20
for
points of
crits.
damage. 20 points. Okay. You
Damn.
smash into it, and you can hear bones snap, and it kind of looks at you with this sorrowful glaze, and just at you.
I hit it again.
Go for it.
Don't even feel bad about it.
Well, 23 hit.
A 23 will hit. You bring the maul back around for a second hit.
14.
Okay. Alrighty.
Dang.
How does he look?
He looks
He looks meh.
hurt, but he's not bloodied.
Yeah, and I used my bonus action, so that's turn.
Okay. That will bring us to Katya.
Question. Am I able to occupy this space, this one down here? It's got
Which one?
Kind of half a wall. This space?
Yes.
Oh, you're bitching out.
You could occupy this one, but not this one.
Okay.
So for those of you on stream, he dipped way down there to
Yeah.
make the map a little
As
bit
far as
bigger
I-
so that you can
as
see
far
the
as I
coward.
can
mean,
go.
him.
As far as I could go and still have a line of sight to hit.
On one of them.
Uh-huh.
Two
And that's
of
the
them.
one I'm going to target. With a chromatic orb. Mm.
You miss.
14 will just miss.
Oh!
They're like a 15, I think.
I need you to roll a charisma check.
Right.
Thank God he's all the way down there.
I gotta wait for the party before casting spells. 16.
That is a failure. Need you to roll 1d100.
48. What's my fate?
48.
Nice rhyme.
Thank you.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. 15?
Does that beat your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 15.
It should be Is it? I thought it was higher than that.
Let me double check it.
Mine is 16.
Yeah,
8
you have a
plus
max
proficiency
charisma,
plus
don't you?
charisma.
You have a max charisma, don't you?
Maybe.
Or did your...
Proficiency.
No, you do
Did
not.
your,
You have a 19 in your charisma.
Right.
You have a 19
No,
in your
it's
charisma.
15.
So 15. So 15 is your DC. Okay, then
Yes.
you would just succeed as you essentially a unicorn fart of these fairy fire, if you will, erupts around you, and you just barely manage to duck out of the way, avoiding a fairy fire.
Thank you. I
and
won't
I'm-
have to glow today.
I'm pretty sure Valinar is out of range. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. It's 20 feet.
He's 30
Pretty
feet away.
sure I'm out of range.
There's a wall between you and him. Anyway, that's your action.
Yeah.
Well, anything else on your turn?
Yes. Let me find it here. I'm gonna use a couple points of couple sorcery points if I can speak English while I'm reading.
Sure.
To throw out Eldritch Blast and see if I can still hit him.
Okay.
So beam.
Natural.
Oh god.
I am gonna roll severity.
Please don't hit me.
Okay, I roll.
God, you're
I-
wrong person.
I rolled high, so you just miss.
Okay. Well, second beam.
Actually, hit anyone?
A 20
Not
hit.
it. I'm gonna do some damage. Damn it. Even if it's only 5.
Alright.
Yeah, if he was to hit anyone, it would probably be my zombie.
Yes, I have that
Alrighty.
kind of range.
Well, Eldritch Blast is like 120 feet by itself.
And I could double
And then
that to
you have-
240.
And then you have like Spell Sniper or something like that. So, alright.
Mm-hmm.
That's your action and your bonus action and your move. So you're done.
I am done.
John. It is now your turn.
How do I see the feet? It doesn't show me.
So there's
How
a
much?
there's a ruler in the
Yeah.
column thing on the left. You'll want to click that, and then that'll allow you to
Wait, where
make
is it?
distances. On the left hand side of the screen, it'll look like a circle with a bar coming out of it.
Okay, and which one? It says like snap to center, snap to corner.
It doesn't. Just leave it on the snap to center, and that'll be fine.
Okay.
And then you can measure.
No, am I doing it wrong? Do you have to like click? I thought you hold
Yeah, you-
it and drag it.
You click and hold on the screen here, and it'll drag out for you.
I'm struggling.
Okay, where are you trying to get to?
I want to go into the center.
So like here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 30 feet, so you can get to that square, or anywhere basically here.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay, so you
Like
go ahead
in
and
the
move your guy
center.
there.
Like, yeah, in the center. Like,
So click back on the arrow.
Yep, there you
like
go.
there. Yeah.
There you go.
That's
30 feet.
And then I'm just gonna yell, "Come and get me!" out to all the enemies.
Okay.
And then what?
Oh, I will say, if you wanted to do something like that, you can use your action to
Yeah.
take the dodge action, which would give all enemies disadvantage to hit you, which I know is something we did not talk about previously. Katya, take
Yes.
that off of the screen.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
Hey, it says hi from others. How can you see it?
I'm the DM. I see all.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Okay, so that's an action.
I didn't realize that.
You can use your
Dodge and
action to
action.
patiently wait for an enemy to attack you, basically, and it'll give them disadvantage to hit you if you want to do something like that
Yes.
instead of casting a spell or something. Okay, so you're gonna take the dodge action.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Now, would I be able to prepare a spell with a bonus action or no? Because I'm dodging. just
If you
wanna
cast
check.
a spell that has a, if you can cast a spell that has a bonus action cast time, you can do that.
I was gonna do Thunder Smite.
Thunderous Smite, yeah, you can cast
Yes.
that as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Yep.
do.
Just
Cool.
remember that you have a Thunderous Smite up.
Okay, cool.
I'll see if I
that-
can make a note of it myself.
Yeah. Okay. So, dodging.
All right, that's your turn. That brings us to
Yep.
Valinar.
We're gonna move straight forward 30 feet. Since I was right behind John to begin with, I'll just stay behind him.
Okay.
And then we're just going to... Karn's got that guy. I'm gonna Scorching Ray the one they've been attacking.
This guy over here.
Yes.
Okay. Scorching Ray's range is like 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
I think 120. It's 120.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 18 will hit.
Also, just a side note, I noticed that it didn't take in the edit we made for the spell attack bonus. It added
Interesting.
8 instead of 9.
Interesting. I'll take a look at it later. Just remember you have a +1 to all of that at the moment, but a 19 would still hit.
21?
21 would hit. 26 would hit as well.
20, 26. Alright.
Bonk,
Damn it.
bonk, bonk.
9.
7.
7. 8.
24.
Good damage.
Pooh, pooh, pooh.
And with that, that one is bloodied.
Oh.
Ooh.
It looks pretty. It looks pretty charred.
They got a decent bit of health, don't they?
Mm-hmm. They do. But you guys are DPS machines, so you can handle it. Alrighty. Turn.
Yep.
Okay. These guys. Let's see. They are going to. Yeah, they are going to. Oh, that one I didn't measure for. He's gonna go here, here, here,
Oh, hi.
there.
Oh, hello.
And then
Yes,
this
they're
one.
all grouped together.
Cleric's like, fireball at my feet. Worth it! Oops.
And
I
this
mean-
one will move here.
I mean, bonus action, disengage, run away, fireball.
Technically, that one's good. Actually, hold on. What's this thing's intelligence? Okay,
I think I can
he will stay there. And they will all make attacks.
Oh.
So, the one on Carden. This one is going to attempt to take all of its arms and wrap around you.
Oh, shit.
That's a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Where's my d10s? There they are.
I can move now.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just because of your rage, it's so much easier for me to enter it on a calculator. Okay. You take, this is being reduced. You take 14 points of piercing damage. That is reduced.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
you are grappled.
Okay.
And while you are grappled, you are considered frightened of this creature.
Hmm.
Oh my.
But does that go through rage?
There is a specific subclass of barbarian that is immune to frightened, and you are not that one.
Okay.
Berserker.
Yep.
So are you both screaming in anger and fear?
Probably. Yeah, okay. And then the one behind you is going to attempt to make 2 spike attacks on you. This is different than the embrace.
What? They both don't want to embrace me?
You can only be grappling one thing at a time. So that first one is a 13 to hit.
That'll miss.
The other one is, ooh, that's much better. That's a
5.
23 to hit. 23 to hit.
23.
That is... you take 8 points of damage. Or no. Because I forgot a couple of numbers on the previous hit, you take 9 points. I forgot to add the modifier. That's my bad. You take 9 from this one. That is reduced.
Okay.
And then... it is going... The one in front of you... John is going to attempt to grapple... Is going to attempt to embrace you. It does have disadvantage on the attack, however.
Okay.
Wow, that's not terrible. That's a 16 to hit.
I guess that would hit because I'm 16.
Okay, that just hits. So he hits with the embrace. You do not resist damage, so this one might be a lot. You take 29 points of piercing damage and are grappled and frightened of this creature. Actually, hold on. No, as a paladin, you might be immune to fear. At your current level, you might be immune to fear. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Oh no, that's a 10th level ability. I don't think it's one that you get as an oath breaker. Because your oath, though. No, it is not. Okay. So you are considered frightened of this creature.
Okay.
The other one is going to attempt, and you are considered grappled. I need to mark you guys as grappled. Give me 1 second. We're gonna do that one. Just a little fist. And then the other one is going to attempt to make 2 spike attacks at you. It has disadvantage on both attacks. No, that one's an 8. And that one's a 9. So that one misses. The one to your left is also going to attack you. Still at disadvantage. That's another 9. Ooh, nope. Okay, disadvantage. 15?
Misses.
Misses. Okay, so it does miss. The one kind of catty corner from you, Valinar, is going to attempt to embrace you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Warding Flare.
Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming Warding Flare.
Yep.
Ooh, good thing, too. 12.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. Yeah, that is the end of their turn. I'm just making a couple of marks here for me so that I remember some things. Okay. That ends their turn. That brings us to the... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, he did his attacks. All right. That brings us to the top of the round with D-Knock.
Okay, so I'm going to tell my skeleton or my zombie to move here and attack the one behind Cardin.
Okay. Nine, unfortunately, will miss.
Wow, that's like the first time Zombo's failed me.
I know, that's like the lowest he's rolled in like 3 or 4 sessions.
I think that's the lowest he's ever rolled.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Like,
I don't
Zombo
think
has
he's
been my
actually
MVP.
Before.
Alright, that's weird, but okay. And Skelly Boy's gonna shoot the one who he was shooting at. That's this one here, correct?
Yes. And that's also the one that currently has John grappled.
Ooh. Is that gonna change the roll?
No.
Okay. And I'll miss,
14
okay.
will just miss.
I'm just like, huh.
Right. Alright.
Oof. Yeah. This doesn't say it, requires an intelligence, so same target, Mind Sliver.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. What kind of a save is that?
Int.
Intelligence. Heh. Oh, that's cocked. That is a 12.
Alright, that'll fail.
Okay. He takes 9 points of psychic damage. Okay. And that will also trigger his reaction of Tightening Embrace.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
John, you take an additional 22 points of damage as the embrace squeezes. I rolled really high on that. That was very close to max damage.
Can I react with Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
You cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Wait, how much damage did I take? I didn't like that.
22.
22.
He fails the saving throw. So you roll.
What do I roll?
Well, actually, you click Hellish Rebuke, and then you get to pick a spell slot level that you cast it at.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it actually at level 2.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I don't know what it is at level 2. Hold up. Oh, cool. Yeah. No, there it goes.
Ooh. 18 points of fire damage. Oof. It's just barely hanging in there. Okay. That's your reaction. D-Knock, anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Arden.
Other than telling John, sorry!
It's alright. Brought it upon myself.
Is it though?
No, I'm about to
I
die,
rolled
but
really
it's
high
alright.
on you, and I
It's
feel
okay.
bad.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
about
Carden.
to die, but it's okay. I'm ready to go.
Just for my clarification, the way that I'm grappled, is it like around my waist? Is it and covering my arms? How is it?
So, grappling rules are dumb in 5e.
I know, that's why I always have to ask.
So until I have had time to sit down and rewrite them, I'm gonna go with the rules as written, which means it does not affect your attacking at all. But you are frightened of the creature, which means you do have disadvantage to hit the creature.
Okay. I'm going to,
You can also attempt to escape the grapple if you so desire.
well, the dude in front of me looks bloodied, right?
Not bloodied. He's taken some damage, but he is not bloodied. He's also
Okay.
the one grappling you.
Yeah, I'm going to, just straight attack the dude grappling me.
Okay. You have disadvantage on the attack roll because you are frightened of him.
Yeah, before I roll, can I swing recklessly?
Yeah, you can do that.
22.
17 will hit.
No, I swung
Well,
reckless.
it's a straight roll. 20. Yeah, sorry. 22 will hit. I mean, it will hit either way.
12.
12. Okay. And as you kind of impact, you're beginning to notice now that the impacts of your large maul is not having the effect that you thought it would normally. Go ahead and make your second attack if you would like.
For my second attack, I'm going to make it.
Oh,
Oh, well.
A 12 will miss.
Oops.
Then as my bonus action, I'm just going to try and bite it.
oh,
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. Go ahead and roll essentially a strength check, I guess.
Oh!
A 9 will miss, though, because that is at disadvantage.
Yeah.
you just go.
Now, if you were proficient in unarmed strikes, I would allow that, but you are not. So, sorry. That will miss.
like- No sense, but also makes sense. So,
All right. Is that the end of your turn, then?
yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. As your turn ends and you glance into this creature's eyes, you take some psychic damage as the soul of what this creature is begins to affect your own psyche.
Yeah. I just had to remember stuff.
Yeah.
Half damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you take 10 points of psychic damage. That is being reduced.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Alrighty, that will bring us to, because your speed is 0, Katya.
Woo! Okay, so I need to get a new line of sight, so I gotta move. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm gonna try the chromatic orb again.
On which one?
That's... That's a good question.
I should have color coded these guys.
hindsight.
I mean, I could hit any one of them, but which ones do I want to hit specifically? The ones that are grappling?
You know,
Okay, what-
Pink is weak. You can definitely see the blood dripping from its body as it's squeezing John as tight as it can.
Okay, I'll hit the pink one first.
Okay.
Or attempt to, with Tides of Chaos.
Close call there. 21. That will hit.
Okay. I'll just cast that as a level 1.
It's dead.
Sweet.
Yay.
I've already-
Very nice.
And you
Sorry,
are no
John.
longer grappled, John.
Oh shit.
Sweet.
As it kind of hits, what kind of damage was it?
Fire.
Fire. As the fire kind of hits, it kind of goes limp, and you kind of fall back to the ground a little bit and like, ready to go for the next round. Obviously, you're
Okay.
hurt.
Pretty bad, but it's cool.
Go ahead and make a charisma check for me there, Katya.
Bleep bloop.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. Yep. That is a fail. 65. This one looks new to me.
Barbie spontaneously gets the effects of a long rest.
No.
It's
Yes.
happened. It has happened.
Dina, you would notice because you're close. Katya looks like a woman again.
Do I
Okay.
notice the effect?
Can I real quick say?
I don't notice the effect?
You do not notice the effect, and I'll say you can say something for a free action on your turn, Denock.
Okay.
Above game, what's happening?
Wild magic.
Thank you.
Anything else for your turn, Katya?
No, I think that's good.
Okay. That brings us to John.
I'm gonna attack the one right in front of me, like above me.
Purple?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
With a great sword. Does that hit?
25 will hit.
Okay, I'm also gonna attack a divine smite on top of the thunder smite,
Ooh, okay, go for it.
first level.
Ooh.
So, well, hold on. I need you to roll the great sword damage for me first.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Yep, yep, you're fine.
There.
So you don't get to re-roll that. So that is 14. Okay. So Thunder, your Divine Smite, level 1. That's another 14 points of radiant damage. Good hit.
Okay.
And then what does your Thunderous Smite do?
Oh, give me a sec. It'll push it back 10 feet if it has to succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed back 10 feet and also knocked prone.
Okay.
And it takes 2d6 thunder damage.
I'm going to say it fails the save. Let's see.
Okay.
That would have been a strength save of 9. So, no. So go ahead and roll another 2d6 thunder damage. So just roll 2 more d6. Okay, 4. Go ahead. And it's moved 10 feet.
Yep, and knocked prone.
Okay.
Does he
and
get in
prone.
that attack of opportunity?
So, technically speaking, the way opportunity attacks work, they only trigger when an enemy moves voluntarily.
Ooh.
And I think if memory serves, you get your reaction back at the end of your turn, and John used his reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, then I do have a question about Eldritch Blast when we've used it in our other campaign.
Yes, that is a different campaign, and I'm homebrewing that rule.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. Alright, that's your first hit.
Yes, then I'm going to hit the it's like a salmon
The one to
color.
your left, the orangish
Yes.
one, yeah? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. With the great sword.
Okay. 16 will hit.
Cool.
Blues.
Roll a d6 for me, because that one of those is a 2. Four. Okay, that's better. That's 14 points of slashing.
Okay.
Alrighty. And do you want to Divine Smite again, or are you good?
I'm good on that.
Okay.
I still have a bonus action and I can move, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then for the bonus action, I'm gonna punch it.
Okay, yeah, roll a punch.
Hmm.
15 will just hit it.
Oh, sweet.
Roll that punch damage.
Ooh,
Max
max
damage.
punch.
Max damage punch. Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna like move back a little this way.
Don't forget attack of opportunities.
Oh shit.
Actually, these things only have one reaction, and that's for their Entightening Embrace.
Oh, okay. So I
And
can
you
move
guys-
away then.
You
safely?
learn that as you learn that as you step away, so you would move
Okay,
away.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
move like over here,
Mhm.
and that'll end my turn.
Alrighty, Valinar.
Alright, he is still in range, right? Yes. Okay. Let's just start off with my Channel Divinity.
Radiance of the Dawn. That's a charisma. Nope, that's some kind of saving throw. What one is it again?
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. So, red,
This is what they're good at.
17.
17 would... Hang on. Let me make sure, because we changed it all. 17, that is my DC.
Okay, so that is a success. Blue. 16. That's a fail. Green and orange. Fail. Pink. Purple.
Is dead.
Just purple. Is also a fail. So the only one that succeeds is red.
Hey!
Hey.
11 damage. Oof.
So
Yeah.
they
That's
take. I mean, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Can I use my inspiration to? Or no, is it just for me?
It's only for attack rolls, saving throws, that kind of a thing. It technically
Okay.
is for you. I believe I have ruled in the past that it's not for anything like it's not like luck. It's just for you to re-roll something. So
Okay.
yes. Okay. Oh, he took damage. So that one that's grappling Cardin is going to use its Tightening Embrace. And you take...
I thought it already used it. Or am
Huh?
I thinking of the one on John? I thought it already used it.
Yeah, the one on John used it. It's a
Okay.
reaction. So you take... you take 10 points of psychic damage that has been reduced for you.
Thank you.
And
Piercing damage as the embrace tightens a little bit more.
Okay.
and bonus action, I'm gonna healing word. How bad does Cardin look?
I could use it.
How bad does he look? Because
I look pretty bad.
Alright.
Honestly.
Yeah, the tanks have taken a lot of damage in a short period of time.
Oh.
You heal
Okay.
for 10.
I'll take it.
Oop.
That's the damage I just took, so I'll
Welcome
take
back.
it.
Thanks. I stopped hearing everybody, and I was like, "What's going on?"
That's what it feels like! That is what it feels like. Just minding my own business. La la la. People moving on the screen. I don't hear anybody talking. Uh oh.
Yeah.
Hello?
Alright.
Discord is
That
evil.
Yep.
is that all for your turn, Valinar?
Valinar's gonna. He watched John take a step back and not get attacked, so he's gonna
Okay.
step
You're
back a bit.
Back up. Alrighty.
Don't lead them to me.
Wait, who got healed?
John,
Cardin.
Cardin did.
Okay.
Okay. That brings us to their turn. This one's gonna stand up using half its movement. And it's gonna move there. And it done. This one is gonna move there.
Hello again.
Actually, this thing is closer to that one, so he's gonna move there. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So, the one currently grappling you, Cardin, you watch as this arm kind of comes up from over its shoulder and is going to attempt to stab you.
Ooh.
16.
Stabby stab will miss.
16 will hit. 16 will miss.
Yes, that'll miss.
Okay, and then the second one is a 9.
That will also miss.
The one behind you will attempt to stab you twice. Let's see here. That is... Both are gonna miss. That's okay. That's fair. Okay. And then the one is going to attack the zombie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
An attempt to embrace it.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a 17.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's some undead
Okay.
loving.
That is...
They're not undead.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of low. That's 19 points of piercing damage, and it is considered.
Whoa.
I'll tell you why it's low a little bit later. Okay. It's, yeah. They hit
Yeah.
pretty hard. Okay. The other one is, so the purple one is going to use its action to dash up to you, John. And then the orange one is going to attempt to embrace you, Valinar. And I'm assuming warding flare.
Yep.
Ooh, that's still not bad. That's oh, it's just, so that's an 18 to hit.
Dang it. My AC's 17.
Sorry, buddy. That is
10.
that's 16 points of piercing damage, and you are considered grappled and frightened of this creature.
Great.
Okay. That's gonna end their turn. That brings us to Denock. The one engaged with John and the one engaged with Carden look bloodied.
All right, I'm going to. Really, no way I can get to the red one without getting into the danger zone, I don't think.
I mean, you might be able to skirt off this way a little bit.
Yeah, that actually works. Thank you.
I guess also you could have just gone straight or kind of at this kind of an angle and gotten... You're not going to provoke running through here.
Yeah, Overwatch works for me.
Yeah.
Gonna start Scorching Ray Barrage.
Okay.
One on red. Start with.
Starting with red. Okay. 22 will hit.
Oh. Look at that damage. What are the odds?
I know that feeling.
I think that literally happened to me last game.
Mm-hmm.
2 points of fire damage.
Rip has seen that happen to me.
Yeah.
And I can't re-roll that one.
Unfortunately not.
Same shot.
17 hits. I'm assuming you're going to put all three of them on this guy at some point in time anyway. Okay. He's still standing. Like I said, he is definitely bloodied, but these things are a pretty big sack of hit points.
Woo!
Natural 20. Good hit. Roll damage. Oh my god.
Thank you. That makes up for that too.
Yeah, he's barely... He's hanging in there, but he's on his last legs. You can definitely tell that last hit really rocked him.
And Skelly's gonna go there, and longbow red.
Okay. 15 will hit. Six points of pain. Okay. I mean, to be fair, that was a good round of damage. That was
Yeah, it was.
37 points of damage, and your zombie hasn't even gone yet.
Yeah. He's just gonna attack the one that's holding him.
Okay. Would be this one. I forgot to mark that one.
Jeez.
9, unfortunately, will
Now,
not
here's the
will not
question.
hit. Yeah.
Here's the question. Does inspiration work on my guys?
I will say yes.
I want to use my inspiration.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and re-roll that.
Fuck.
It was a good gamble, though. It really was.
Yeah. But it did tell me something. It tells me I can use it on my guys if need be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I will say yes because they are technically applicable to you, if that makes sense.
So while oof on that,
It gives Dinox something to think about.
Yeah.
yeah, that actually starts some brain power going on Dinox's part.
Okay. Alrighty. Does that end your turn then? I think that's everything for you, honestly.
Also, I call out to Katya. Look down, you got tits again.
You look down and you are Bustus.
Oh my.
Carden.
Now I notice.
Carden, he's still going to,
You can try to escape the grapple, you know, right?
yeah, yeah, Carden will try and escape the grapple this time.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check. Because you are frightened, you would technically have disadvantage on it, but because you are raging, which would give you advantage, it is a flat roll.
Oh.
Well,
Wow. A 9 will not make it.
That 9 says you're not going anywhere.
9! You kind of
9?
struggle. You just can't get a good grip on these arms as they're really, really tight around you. Now, I will say, because of the nature of grapple and how I don't like it, if you want to use your second attack to try and escape again, I will allow you to do so.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay. Again, straight roll. Oh my god.
Ah!
What the crap is this rolling?
Unfortunately, a 10 will not get you out.
Dude,
Wow.
oof,
2 and a 3. Like,
oof.
like
So
Sorry,
much
dude.
oof.
yeah, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't think you really have anything for your bonus action now.
Other than try to bite it.
Or punch it.
I could try and punch it. I'm gonna try and punch it.
That's an interesting thing.
Because if I can still use my maul,
Well, right, but in order to bonus action attack something, you have to take the attack action, and since you were using your action to try to escape a grapple, I will allow it for now, and I will look it up for later and see if we need to adjust it for the future. But I
Okay.
will allow it tonight.
okay. Roll 20.
Hey!
Why can't I roll good on
You should headbutt it instead of punch it.
I mean, that would actually have made more sense. But,
Yeah.
yeah. And then what's the
Alright.
damage for that?
It's 1 plus your strength modifier. Because you are.
Okay, so 5.
But you are raging, so technically you get to add your rage bonus to that.
Yeah.
How much?
7.
7.
7.
Okay. All right. It's just barely hanging in there, but it's there.
What the?
Just barely. Katya.
I have to ask a silly question,
Sure.
so it may not be totally silly. If a creature is grappling someone and you happen to hit that someone with a spell, by extension, would it also hit the grappler?
You have never tried.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's a pretty good straight line.
Oh no!
Dude. Fuck, where was that
Are you
line
going to
again?
do what I'm thinking you're going to do?
I'm gonna hit as many targets as possible, yes. Yeah, that's 30 feet. Hold that arrow for me.
I got it.
Thank you. And sorry, Carden, but I'm gonna launch a lightning bolt straight through you.
Will you click the spell lightning bolt so I can read the description?
It's 100 feet.
Oh shit!
I know.
Well, but
Thank you. 5 feet wide.
5 feet wide.
Oh god.
It's also going to hit
Yeah.
Carden.
Yeah, it's gonna hit Carden. But I'm thinking I want to hit as many enemies in the process. Carden's
I mean,
just
if you
part
launch
of
it this way, you also hit the one that's holding on to Carden.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit all of them if I can.
Oh my God.
At least 3.
I'm going to say though all 4 of them, I think. Is it going right that way or is it right there?
How about if we non-snap it? We can just shoot it kind of straight, 5 feet wide through them all right there.
Alright, so it's going that way. But things are grappled. And 5 feet of that line. So it's
Alright.
going to hit all 4 of them, and I'm going to need Carden, Valinar, and the zombie to also make dexterity saving.
Oh, I wasn't trying to hit Valadar. I'm
But,
sorry.
but,
Oh
you don't have disadvantage because grappling is dumb in 5e.
Either way.
Is Valinar close enough to me or no?
no! Well, Carden will save.
Carden saves.
No, he's just out of range, unfortunately. Yeah,
Okay.
that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say, unless I get a natural 20 on this roll, he's going to fail.
Just so you guys know,
Oh my god!
You cursed yourself, D-Knock.
That's a -1.
They all fail.
Zombies down. Zombies down.
by the
Okay.
way, so's Valinar.
Okay.
That
What?
just barely is not
What?
is double what he has.
Do I
Alright.
double have it since I already have resistance?
One second. Let me finish
Ooh,
doing
point.
these guys because they took all of that.
The good news is they're no longer grappling.
That one's dead. You are no longer grappled. You are no longer grappled.
Yeah.
So yes, you would quarter it, due to the fact that you already have resistance. So 32 halved because you made the save, right? You rolled a 15.
Yeah.
Actually, you rolled a 19 because of danger sense.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because my party member.
Yeah. So 32 halved is 16. Halved again would be 8. So you take 8 points of lightning damage.
I can live with that.
But you guys, the red is the only one to have dropped. The others are definitely bloodied, but they are still standing.
Koch is like, I'm sorry, Valinar.
I only have a
know.
lightning bolt on a thing that was holding you, and you have metal on. Oops.
Sorry.
Oh, also, by the way,
Collateral.
roll a charisma
Yeah.
check for me.
Now it's time for me to cast on myself, right?
13
That's
is a fail. Roll that D100.
Watch as he gets another lightning bolt.
68.
Is that the same exact thing he rolled last time?
No, that was 65.
Yeah.
Okay. You become frightened of John for 1 minute.
Okay.
And the downside to frightened is while the source of your fear is within line of sight, you have disadvantage on all attacks.
Oof.
And he can't go forward towards it.
Yeah, and you cannot move closer to
Right.
it. Also, by the way, because I'm a dick, roll. I'm gonna give you your Tides of Chaos back, so I need you to roll on that table again for me, buddy.
You weren't kidding when you said you're a dick right there. I'll believe it. 55.
Okay. It's not gonna do you much good right now, but this is a new one for you.
Oh, cool.
You don't notice any apparent changes. However, I am going to make a change, and you will have to see what happens.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I don't see anything.
Not unless you want to use your bonus action to make an Arcana check.
I do have a bonus action. I'll do
You
it.
do. Arcana.
24.
24. You feel quicker. Your speed
okay.
has increased by 10 feet for 1 day.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
That's actually pretty nice.
Unfortunately, he can't use it to move forward at the moment.
That just means I can run from John further.
Yes, that ends your turn. That brings us to John.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Thunder Smite again and then use my greatsword on the purple one.
Okay. Roll to hit. 17 will hit. Go ahead and roll the greatsword damage for me.
There he goes.
Ooh, re-roll that. Look it again. You get to re-roll both of those.
Lucky.
13. Nice hit.
And then the Thunder Smite damage.
Yep.
I forgot what it was already. It's
Should be
2d6.
2d6,
Right?
I think is what you said.
Yeah.
They're 8.
And then it's gonna
Alright.
be knocked back. Or it has to do saving.
Strength save.
throw. Yeah. Okay, knock back 10 feet and prone again.
Alrighty. Do you
You're
want to
off, right?
move at all?
Might want to lay on. No, you can't lay on hands.
Yeah,
I
I
would-
can't
I would-
because of
I
the
would-
action.
I would advise beginning to move towards Valinar at the very least, though, and you can use your other attack on orange.
Okay, cool. So like right here.
You can move there and hit him.
Okay, cool.
Then this way you're in position to heal him next turn.
Okay, cool.
You've used your bonus action, but you can still attack again.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack with the greatsword.
21 will hit.
Cool. And then I'm gonna cast Divine Smite at level 2.
Ooh, okay. Roll the greatsword damage for me.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d6, because you get to re-roll one of those. Ooh.
That work?
Yeah, that's 16 slashing.
Okay. And then it's the 3d8 one, right? For Divine Smite?
Yeah.
For level 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Pain.
Pain train!
Kill it.
Boom!
You just walk up and bonk on the head, and it drops like a ton of
Cool.
bricks.
Cool. Awesome. Really glad about
Alright.
that.
That's your turn.
And this is why Katya is terrified of John.
Fair enough.
Ordinarily, Katya would be watching this like, oh yeah, you get him. In this instance, he's like, I don't know.
But also at the same time, you're almost terrified of those muscles.
Yeah.
They're too beautiful!
Yeah.
They're so scary, they're too beautiful!
I see the
Okay.
lust for blood in his eyes, and I'm
Yes.
like, no.
I came
Okay.
for blood this time.
That brings us to Valinar. Valinar,
Yeah.
I need you to make a death saving throw. However,
11.
I also want to point out. That is the wrong person.
There's something
you have.
missing.
Yeah, you get a +2 to that ability, or to that save.
Oh.
Oh.
And I
Okay.
don't remember if that amulet you have wouldn't affect this. I don't believe.
Wait, where am I getting the +2 to the death save? from? I don't remember.
John is within 10 feet of you.
Oh,
I came
okay,
to
cool.
heal you.
Because he is a paladin, you get to add, when you're within 10 feet of him, you get to add your his charisma bonus to
Oh, cool.
to your to any saving throw
Right,
you
that's a
make.
13.
And a death save is technically a saving throw, so that is a success.
Is he considered conscious?
Huh? No, John has to be conscious in order for people to benefit
okay.
from that.
Yep.
Right.
So as
Yeah.
long as
I've
John's
been waiting.
standing,
I've been waiting so long for this. Finally.
yeah, dude. Honestly, just make sure you're within 10 feet of people. That's the key. Alrighty.
Just being nearby makes you less likely to die.
Everybody
Yep.
hold my hand.
No, I won't come anywhere near you.
Kata, get your ass over here. I'm gonna use command on you next round.
Does that work if you're frightened?
I think it does. Let me check.
That's an interesting one. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That brings us to these guys. This one is going to circle around here to you, Cardin. This one is going to stand up using half its movement speed, which probably means it can get nowhere.
What? It doesn't want me to attack it while it's down?
Actually, it can get to your skeleton, so it's going to move to your skeleton. That's the closest target at the moment.
Ah, crap.
Okay, and they're going to attack.
Yeah, they're probably gonna hit.
The one attacking your skeleton is going to attempt to embrace it.
Here we go again.
That's a natural one. Ooh, low
Your dice can
severity.
do that?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I rolled 2 of those tonight.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it gets up, runs to your zombie, trips, and falls prone again.
So pretty bad severity.
So in terms of a D20, in terms of the severity, I rolled a 5. Which is bad, but that's one above hurting itself. Yeah. So, and then the other one, Cardin, you're no longer grappled, so Green is going to attempt to embrace you. That's cocked. I'm sorry. That was cocked. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah,
Wants
that's a
some-
really.
That's all at once.
Huh? Yeah, it just wants to love you.
But love hurts.
Oh God,
Apparently, it really hurts.
it really does.
Cardin, is Cardin alive?
We'll find out.
After these messages.
So after being reduced, that's 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and you are considered grappled again.
Oh.
And then Blue is just going to attempt to stab you.
Okay.
No, that's a miss. 16 doesn't hit you, right?
16 does not hit me.
Okay. Yeah, that's a miss. With its 2 stab attacks. That's their turn. Denock.
Oh boy, okay. Here's the question. Does the skeleton have a bonus action?
For what purposes?
I want him to disengage.
Oh. Just so you know, prone creatures, when you attack them at range, the attack has disadvantage. So your skeleton would technically be better off trying to stab it while it's prone.
Okay.
So
Did not realize
if you
that.
wanna-
Thank you.
Yeah. I thought I knew what you were doing, so it actually has advantage on this roll. So a 20 will hit.
Oh, there you go.
Doesn't matter, but Skelly Boy's the MVP tonight. I'll take that.
8 piercing, okay.
Zombie wasn't doing well enough, so I put him down.
Okay. That's a hit. What are you doing? What's your next, Whoop, 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 whoop. Gotcha.
Run away!
And I'm going to...
Your skeleton can also run away if it so desires, because remember, these things only have one reaction that they can use.
Yeah, I think I'll let him stay there just to keep the guy occupied. But I am going to... This is going to be a little bit... Pardon if this kills you, I'm sorry! Magic Missile level 3 on green.
Ooh, okay. That's 17 points of force damage. Oof. It's still standing, but it looks like if it took another one of those hits, it would go down. Okay.
Does the embrace...
Yes. Because it did. So, Cardin, you're going to take... Let's see if I can roll. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's actually really, really low. After being reduced, it's 4.
Yeah!
buddy.
It's 4 points of damage.
I'm pretty bloody, I'm pretty hurt, but I'm still hanging in there.
Dude.
Don't worry, we'll pick y'all up after we're done.
I've taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, you have. These things deal quite a bit of damage when they roll really high, too, so that's... Alrighty. Cardin, that brings us to you.
Do I have to, So I noticed that my maul wasn't using, like, its full potential against that last dude. I have to take a turn to, like, completely switch out my weapons, right? Or, like, action.
It depends on where the weapon is located.
Well, I mean, it would be technically 2, so I would consider it. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just let you in on a little secret. Their resistance comes from the fact that they're not magical. So switching out your weapon is not going to help you in this situation.
Okay. Then I was thinking about switching to sword and shield just to give me the bump to the AC.
I mean, you could do that, but That would I would say that would probably take at least your bonus action and maybe one of your attacks.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just.
Actually, let's just say you can change out one or the other.
Okay,
So
I'm
either
just
your
going
shield or your bonus action, and then if you wanted to use your action to swap the other one, you could.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit it because
With your maul?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, because you are frightened of it, because you are grappled, you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
16
Wow.
will still hit.
17 damage.
Ooh, good hit.
That's like almost max.
Yeah.
Very
almost
nice.
max.
Yeah.
17, so it takes. Okay. It is still standing, but just barely. Like, it's just standing. Another hit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll
Hit it
take
again.
one of those. Another 17?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's actually exactly what you needed to drop it.
Nice.
Jeez.
Nice.
It literally. So, yeah, it literally had 18 hit points left, and so whenever you hit 17, it takes 9. Or, yeah, 9. So you needed 2 of those, and you hit both of them. Holy crap.
Luck. I make my own. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my 1 health potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll them bones. Be like 2d4 plus 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
All that's garbage.
great roll. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's still 6 HP. That's still 6 HP.
Better than 0.
Like 12 for barbarian.
Okay. Anything else for your turn? You could still move.
I would provoke attack of opportunity from that dude right there. That dude
I
diagonal
have said
from.
it a multiple
Oh, yeah,
of
I know,
times this fight.
Yeah.
So if you think you're gonna provoke, you think you're gonna provoke.
Yeah, and I know you said it, but Cardin, he probably hasn't been paying attention to the other ones doing it. So he's just gonna stand
Okay.
there because he's Cardin.
Okay. Alrighty, and then there were 2. Katya.
Icy blue. And
Do you see skies of blue?
wait a minute.
You also see purple.
I also see John.
You freaking
Excited.
hit me, Katya. You hit me. You look.
Well, also
You freaking hit me.
I don't know.
You're not helping my purity.
Yeah, don't hit John,
Oh,
because if you
man.
guys hit John, you guys are in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna die if you hit me, Katya. I'm not kidding. Don't you freaking touch
Disadvantage on
me,
attack
Katya.
rolls. I don't think I'll be rolling any attack if I can avoid it.
Don't even
So
look
it's-
my direction. Look at the purple one. Don't even look at me.
At the sound of John's voice, Katya looks at John, becomes terrified, and how far is 80 feet?
It's probably off the map.
Yep. Bye.
What?
Nope. Not doing it.
That's not what I.
Sorry, right there.
Okay.
Don't hurt me!
Katya, get
And
your
she's
ass
gone.
over here.
Yeah, and you have no.
No longer has a line of sight.
Wait, for frightened, don't you have to roll something if you leave the line of sight?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
He is frightened
no-
of you for 1 minute.
It's
Gotcha.
a long time.
I think that was
Yeah.
for my channel divinity. I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Alrighty. that's your action and bonus. Your action and
Yeah,
move
I
action.
dashed. I'm gone.
I'm assuming you're not doing anything for your bonus. So
Nope,
that brings
I'm
us
out.
to John.
All right. I'm gonna do lay on hands, 30 points on Valinar.
Okay.
30 HP?
Valinar, you heal.
Or
You
yeah,
heal
30
for 30.
HP.
Oh, thank God, that's higher than when I went down. I had 25 HP when I went down.
Cool. Oh, I put that -1. No.
You are prone, however.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than dead.
How far is Cardin from me?
Cardin is 25 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on him.
Ooh.
Ooh, you want to click that spell for me?
Yeah.
Is that an action?
Bonus action?
No, it's a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. So, Cardin, you have a +2 AC for the duration, which will be up to 10 minutes, provided he can concentrate on it. So I am going to add the concentration thing to you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's that one. Alrighty. Would you like to move anywhere? You...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna move back just a little bit.
No,
Okay.
no!
No? Okay, don't move back. I'm gonna just move,
Well, he's
all
afraid
the
of you.
way.
He's afraid of you.
Just
Really?
get close to him,
I'm
John.
just gonna slowly
Actually,
keep
Katya,
inching
you can't see him.
Yeah. I'm actually not
You
even
can't
looking
see
in that direction. I'm
Yeah.
I'm looking the opposite direction, running for my life.
Yeah, you've only moved 15 feet there.
Oh,
You could also
cool.
get into
I'll move-
flanking there or there if you so desired.
What? No, not at the moment. I have to still heal myself a little bit.
Okay. That's fine.
So-
I understand that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stay back for
Alrighty.
a little bit.
You have
Okay, so
tracked
you
me in the
step back a
past.
little
Now
bit.
I can't move.
Okay. That brings us to
I just-
Valinar. You are currently prone.
I'll use half my movement to stand up.
You stand up.
And I'm going to do a level 1 healing word on Cardin
Okay. Arden.
for my bonus
You
action.
heal 4. 9.
Nine.
That's good healing.
Yeah,
For a level 1 healing word anyway.
Yeah.
that is. That's
And
max,
then-
actually, it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Very nice.
And then action, I'm just going to use my second channel divinity. I still have not
Oh.
cracked the one from the amulet, just so you know.
Okay.
And
This
that's-
is a con save, right?
Yes.
God. Okay. There's only 2 left, so I'm gonna roll it at the same time. Ooh, they both somehow save. With with an 18 and a 19.
Okay. So you take 10 damage.
Oof. That's still a hearty hit.
Yeah, 10 damage is still 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
At least I rolled
And
good for
because
that
it's-
one.
Yeah, and because it's magical, they don't resist it. So, alrighty, that's your turn. Unless you want to move 15 feet somewhere.
No, I think it looks like they're both engaged, so I'm just gonna chill.
Okay. That'll bring us to them. This one is going to stand up and attempt to embrace the skeleton. That's gonna hit. That's a lot. It's like it's a 24 to hit your skeleton. With the embrace, it takes 36 points of piercing damage. Denock? Is that enough?
I'm actually going to need to do some calculations. 36, you said?
Yeah, technically because they're undead, it's not going to instantly destroy them.
Okay, thank God.
They're already dead. They can't instantly die. However,
Alright.
the channel divinity option of destroy undead could.
Yeah, I haven't used that.
For reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. It instantly hugging the skeleton and it falling apart in its arms makes it wail sadfully, just kind of a. And it's going to turn its attention to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Probably me.
I backed off a little bit.
It saw
I actually
you and
haven't
it saw
touched
you.
purple.
I know, but it saw you, and it also saw Valinar go down. It has not seen Valinar stand up yet, so it is going to move there, because that's all the further it can go.
No,
no.
like, get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me!
Yep. And the blue one is going to attempt to embrace you, Cardin.
Again.
Yeah, again. Well, actually,
Okay.
blue never tried, so...
Because why not? I'm going to use Warding Flare.
Okay. Disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wow, that is double 4s. So,
Oh, wow.
10.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, it misses its embrace. It wails pathetically.
Wants to love you.
D-Knock, it's now your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
Hi, doggo.
Wow, D-Knock, you okay there?
I don't know what the hell that was.
That was a dog.
Yeah, they were sound asleep, and then all of a sudden, they weren't.
Boom.
Probably one got woken up by a dream.
Could be. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Rip headphone users.
Yeah, rip me.
Alrighty. Sorry. What would you like to do for your turn, D-Knock?
Gonna use my last second level spell for the Scorching
Ray?
Ray Bombardment.
A 20 will hit. 8 fire. Good. 14
Oof.
will just miss. Ooh,
Oof.
10 will also miss. I'm sorry, buddy. That's
I
unfortunate.
was gonna be like-
rules, but
Well, that's some bullshit.
that was on blue or purple?
That was purple.
Oh, that's my bad. I added that to the wrong person. We will.
Because he was coming after me. Now I'm gonna be like, nope, 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 nope.
Yep. And that one, unfortunately, is also fairly weak now. Okay. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Cardin, you are not grappled. There's a thing in front of you.
Yeah. I am going to hit it. And
for it.
Cardin, because he knows he's not grappled now, is going to swing recklessly.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
But 11.
Oh my
But an
God.
11 will still
Every
miss.
time.
Wah, wah, wah.
Every time.
11 or 11?
Oh.
Alrighty. You have a second attack.
Will the crit work?
Yes, it will. Make them dice rain.
Holy shit.
20,
Oh,
Or
22 plus your rage of 2, so that's 24. A solid hit. That is a solid hit. It is still standing, but that is a really solid hit.
that makes up for missing the first time.
Yeah, sure.
We'll just
All right.
say, well, it's
Bonus
just because
action?
I got 11s and then 11s, you know.
Yeah.
Bonus action, I am actually going to headbutt it.
Sure. Go for it. 16 will hit.
Yep. So that's another 7 damage.
Ooh, very nice. It's just hanging in there, but it looks real weak at this point. Both of them look like they're on death's door. Katya.
After running
You now
back
have-
into the
you might have line of sight on John now.
maybe. After running back into the is this the cavern back here or
It's all part of like a mountain valley kind of a thing.
okay. After running back into this narrower area, Katya's gonna turn around and look back the way he came, in John's direction.
You see
And
kind of
he's
John
going
kind of
to-
backpedaling, kind of hurt, kind
Yeah.
of leaning on his greatsword a little bit, breathing heavily.
He's gonna ready firebolt and hold it, and shout, "Don't come anywhere near me, or I will throw this at you."
Don't have
Okay.
to tell me twice. Jeez Louise, I don't know what your problem is.
All right, that is your turn then.
It's my turn.
John.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do healing potion.
Okay.
Just in case Katya goes apeshit.
Oh, please don't go ape shit.
Yeah. So roll 2d4 plus 4. I'm assuming you only have a regular.
Yeah, I think it's a regular.
So 9.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, cool.
So like where Katya?
Um,
Nah, never mind.
Alright, and then I'm gonna move back over here again. Because I don't want to get hit by Katya. Katya, you crazy bitch. Don't you dare
love
from-
She snaps all sassy like with the free
you,
hand.
Okay.
you better not throw that fireball at me. I swear.
All right. and
Don't
would you
come
like to do
any-
anything with
anywhere
your
near me.
action?
Could I take the dodge action?
Yes, you can.
Sweet.
Kind of
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Chug the potion and drop the vial, and then you kind of bring the blade up, ready to parry the next
Drop the
onslaught of
vial!
attacks. He drops it back into his satchel. Okay. Alrighty.
I smash it on the ground.
Oh, smash it on the ground. Alright, Valinar.
You're just like another.
We're gonna.
Valinar.
Okay, we're gonna just Scorching Ray again. My last second level
Okay.
spell.
Where to?
The guy, one that Deanock and
Blue?
skeleton.
Okay, so
No,
purple.
purple.
Okay, a 14 will just miss.
Okay. Second one. Well, no, it would be a 15 because of my. Plus
Oh,
one.
you're right.
right.
You're right. So a 15 would hit. Roll that damage first. Don't keep rolling, really. Well, I guess you
Okay.
could. They're all the same AC, but 6.
6.
You managed to kill that one. It had 5 left.
Okay, so then the blue one. Do I need to re-roll that attack?
No, 22 hits. I'll let it stand.
Okay, I'll just go and roll that damage to add that up.
Dead.
Neck damage!
You say dead?
Dead. Yeah,
Okay.
dead.
They get a self-scorching ray. Hey, Katya, where are you?
Firebolt
Nope.
against Scorchy Ray.
Nah, sorry.
You don't even know I'm there.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Just throw it back to where you think Katya went.
Although I will say, Valinar, you have not moved yet.
Oh, fair point. Hang on. Down 30 feet.
He's
Hey,
there.
Katya.
Oh, hey, Valinar. What the hell?
18 to hit you, Katya.
I roll Ben Luck.
What Ben Luck does what?
When another creature you see makes an attack roll, use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points.
Does what?
Roll
It
a
does.
D4.
It does.
Roll a d4 as a bonus or penalty.
Okay, so roll a d4. So would
Minus
a 14
4 to your
still
attack.
hit you?
No. Oh shit! Yes, it would. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. I forgot about the fact that my armor class is a 12.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. So you take 4 points of fire damage as a scorching ray impacts your chest.
That's more of like
Hey, what the hell? I just grew these back.
That's more of like one of the mage hand almost, but with damage.
My chest absorbs
Alright.
most of that impact.
And with that,
I'll come back in view of Katya.
and with that, combat.
I was
comes to an end.
holding that, so.
You were.
Di-
And a minute hasn't
Okay,
passed yet. You want to make that attack roll, go for it. Firebolt. An 11 does not
23
hit
hits?
John. Nope.
Oh,
11
yeah,
does
right,
not
the
hit
11.
John.
Oh, phew. I was like, well, there you go. Goodbye.
He comes back.
I
comes back into view, and it just goes wide, and he kind of just watches it like a firework.
Like, I just throw it off. No! Stay away!
Eventually, a minute passes. You were no longer afraid of John, and you revert back to be visually looking like a man.
Oh. Okay. After the frightened wears off, I will go up and I'm sorry, John. I don't know what was going on, but you all of a sudden you were extremely terrifying.
I said that's okay, and then cast my channel divinity to make him frightened of me again. If he fails a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Darn it. All those goofing around. Oh, fuck, that's wrong button, sorry. Saving throw. 16.
Yeah, that'll.
Uh,
I think so. DC of 13, so.
Yeah,
okay.
good.
Yeah.
You save. Alright. You were not
Next
frightened
time.
of John as his eyes almost darken with a beady red in it.
Don't you glare at me like that. He'll kind of tap John on the shoulder and walk away.
You better not do that again.
By the way, while they're doing that, I'm investigating this one.
Sure, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Thank God for that 24, not the 9.
These creatures appear to be basically practically naked. They wear no clothing. There are no. They are. You are unable to tell whether or not they are a specific gender or not. Given that of how they behaved, you gather that the reason why they're even here is because of some sorrow sworn represent kind of a cause. There's some kind of deep sorrow that has brought them to this point in their life at some point, somehow.
So, what are they?
That's what I want to know.
I will say either a history or either a straight intelligence check or a Arcana check.
Better in Arcana, so... Oh God.
Katya, you said you wanted to know what these were, so I will allow you to make that roll as well.
Okay. 23.
23. Okay. Dinok, and you know this as well, Katya. You were able to gather that these creatures are not from the material plane. In fact, they appear to be from the Shadowfell. Why they are here, you're not sure.
Okay.
Katya, you would also kind of realize after having a moment to kind of look at these and kind of go over what you were thinking in your head. These entities are referred to as the Lost. They are lost souls that somehow managed to find their way to the Shadowfell that essentially died of sorrow. But yet, because of the Shadow Plane's unnatural nature, and it kept them alive, before, because they were living, breathing creatures. These were humans, possibly at one point, that have been twisted and torn into these entities, and somehow made their way back to the material plane, where they have been wandering for a while.
Okay, I'll relay that information to Dinok, since he was curious. Not sure where I read about it, but apparently I know about it.
We'll say you overheard somebody talking to your father about it when you were young.
Okay.
Like
Fair
some adventurer who was seeking somebody to fund his expedition was excitingly talking with your father about this one day, and you just happened to overhear a little bit about the conversation in these entities. As this individual,
and I said the world is a scary place. The world is a scary place, and I never want to go out into it. Here we are.
So,
doing that though.
if there's nothing to loot, I will disassemble both my skeleton and my zombie and put them in my bag of holding.
Okay, easy enough to do.
And I will drain the blood of one of these and disassemble it.
Okay.
And put it in my bag of holding.
Alright, I will say that's pretty easy enough to do with your knowledge of medicine and the fact that you're not sure what this is, so you're just hacking it up.
Speaking of hacking, while everybody was talking, the one that I'm in front of, I've just been kind of like stabbing it just mindlessly. So, I mean, this one's ready to go.
Make sure.
Does anybody need?
Okay.
Does anybody need an extra healing potion?
I do. If you're not gonna freaking burn me.
Well, I guess to make up for the fact that
You guys can also
Weird
sit
shit
down and
happened.
take a short rest.
Yeah, I would be for taking a short rest because I can only deflect up to 50 points of damage at the moment.
Yeah, I need a short rest.
Okay. So you guys, I would assume, clear the dead off to a corner and then gather in another little corner where you guys kind of break and settle down for at least a short rest. Actually, at this point in time, we'll say you guys can kind of move them to the side and begin to sit down for a long rest. As you guys have been able to make several hours of travel.
I stay right over here. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
it is a nice wide open area, so why not? We'll be able to see anything coming
we'll
from
say
the
you
two
take
directions.
pink because sure. And then
I think the that Pardon hit would be too much mush for you to take.
we'll say you put them like way down there. And then I'm
By
just
the
gonna
way,
get rid of them.
I want to. No, I'll talk to you later about that, Rip.
Yeah. We'll talk later because, like I said before, I'm working on that animate dead thing a little bit because I want you to have some fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have ideas. I just need to type it out and make sure it all works in my head. So, with that, you guys begin to set up for a long walk, a long rest. Evening, a lot of you beaten and bruised. Yep. But you guys have made a day of travel. How many more days before you have to get to the Oracle? You're not completely sure.
No, but the gods know.
Ugh.
They might not know.
I think he's referring to me, and I don't know because
Wait.
that depends on you guys.
Oh,
Alrighty.
we should walk faster.
Mhm.
No, wait, that's too much work. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Why
walk
don't-
slower.
Why didn't you bring your horse?
Yeah.
My horse isn't rated for mountain travel, unfortunately. And you've seen how dangerous it is out here.
I almost fell off the mountainside.
Yeah, we almost lost John. What do you think that would do to my horse? I'm not taking Ray through a mountain pass.
So you're okay with me falling down the mountain pass, but not
I would have been very upset if you fell.
Okay, but
I
would
might
you
have
be
jumped
more
with you.
upset about the horse falling off the mountain than you would be if I had fallen off the mountain?
No. I would have
Make a
been
deception
upset
check.
about the horse, but
Wait, who's making
I'm
the
not
exception?
I'm not trying to deceive. I would have been more upset about John falling off the mountain.
I know, I was just being a shit.
Quick, go into the fire! Go!
Alrighty.
still wanna
If
run
I were to
the
deceive, though, God help you.
Would it be insight?
Yes, it
Yes,
would be
it would.
insight.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I wouldn't know.
Val would
Yeah.
have gotten close if he had advantage.
You know what? Just for the shits and giggles.
Nope.
As far as you can tell, I'm telling the truth about anything and everything right now.
I believe you 100%. I should have never doubted you.
-1.
I believe
Anyway.
you, but something feels really off.
What is this -1?
I don't know. Anyway, with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the session there tonight, as it has just hit midnight. So congrats, guys. I do want to point out before we end tonight, and just for the viewers at home, that was a very, very high CR encounter. Each one of those creatures is rated a CR 7.
Damn.
Jeez.
All right.
And they deal a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And the majority of people that went down was because of me.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
all your fault.
So,
All your
Hey,
fault,
Katia, not most, all.
so
No,
here's the
no.
here's the
I
thing. The
didn't
reason-
kill the skeleton.
So so its embrace attack is absolutely terrifying, and I actually had to change it kind of on the fly a little bit because Cardin was being an idiot. So when it hits you to attempt to attack you, you immediately take 4d10 piercing damage, and then and then you are considered grappled by it. And until the grapple ends, the target is grappled and frightened of you. And then at the end of each of its turns, so at the end of Cardin's turn, it would take an additional 6d8 psychic damage.
Damn.
And then it could also use its reaction to deal another 4d8 damage, psychic damage to the grappled target if the grappled target or if the lost takes damage. So, and then they're also resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So yes, it was a very high encounter for you guys, and you guys managed to get out alive, more or less. Even the arm spikes deal 2d10 on a hit. So yeah,
If
you
that
should
was me,
have.
I would have been dead.
I think I took roughly 170-ish points of damage total.
I believe it.
Ooh.
You guys should have seen the numbers that I was rolling for Cardin. I kept telling you guys, after being halved, it is 16 points of damage.
Yeah.
Meaning I was rolling in the 30s for damage for him.
That's why I was keeping them away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why
when
I was
they-
just
when
like, when they come anywhere near me, I'm just like, nope.
Yeah, when they hit John, I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I was at 10 HP.
Yeah, the scariest thing out there was John.
But yeah,
Well, maybe
this
if you
is a
didn't
great.
keep screwing up your spells so much.
Mhm.
I'm trying to
so this
control
is-
them. I'm just failing at it.
Yeah, so as
Well,
players,
stop
if you guys
flailing!
ever come across, so as players, guys, if you guys ever come across a creature that looks like the Lost or known as the Lost, and it grabs you, escape its grapple. Because if you escape its grapple, you are no longer frightened of it, and you don't take that 68 psychic damage at the end of your turn.
Well, here's the thing. That's a strength check, isn't it?
Yeah.
It can be athletics
Yeah.
or strength, but it's or acrobatics or athletics for
Okay.
for it. Yeah, that's how you escape a grapple, and it's not a very high DC. It is. So a 7 would have failed, but a 17 would have passed.
Yeah, that's a huge range.
Oh, hey, look at that.
See, even I would have struggled.
So, so 21, 22 would have passed.
Yeah, I
15 would've-
totally got away
15
from that.
15, 24 would have passed. Natural
There's your
20 would have
nat
passed.
20!
12 would have failed. The DC is 14,
Oh,
which is
sweet.
moderate, in my opinion. So
Yeah, my -1 athletics was not going to help.
no,
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
yeah, roll your acrobatics, Katya.
Oh, acrobatics? I could do that?
He
Uh,
said
I said
athletic or acrobatics.
Oh, heaven or hell,
1 point better.
hell or heaven.
Good thing I didn't get
Alright.
grappled. I'd be dead.
Yeah, like I said, they deal a lot of damage, and that's. I had a lot of fun choosing these encounters because I picked some monsters, and then I put them on a chart, and then I made you guys roll for the encounter.
I'm sorry!
Wow.
If you want to blame anybody, blame D-Knock.
You had
No,
a
blame
fucking
you.
chart?
No, blame
Yeah.
the DM. You're the one who made this entire encounter.
Yeah, but
I
you
saw it.
rolled it.
We could have been facing 1 or 20.
No, actually, the number I chose. He just chose the monster.
Ah.
Maybe I shouldn't have told them all to come to me.
Yeah, they kind of listened, huh?
Yeah.
They listen real well.
Though the dodge really helped.
Yeah,
You're like,
it did in
come
some
come
situations.
hug me. Okay.
Come,
Bad
my
touch, bad touch,
children.
bad touch!
They just wanted loves, guys. They're just a dog.
Yeah, I let them love me, and then I
They
killed
just
them.
wanted some lovin's, and then they bit you, and you were like, no.
Too much.
Too much.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for checking out the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I wasn't sure what tonight was gonna hold because it was basically like they're gonna talk to a dude. Oh yeah. Huh.
Now what?
Well, and then they'll travel some, and that's depending on what they and whatever they decide to whatever they end up rolling is going to decide what happens. So,
Choose
Let me
your
guess.
adventure.
huh?
Let me guess. There was an ancient black dragon somewhere in that chart.
Actually, no. What you rolled on that first D10 that you rolled, that was a traveling chart that I have created. So you literally could have rolled. Essentially, you make 2 days worth of travel essentially on that chart. You could have, and there are other various things on there that you could have rolled. You just happened to roll an encounter. And so I had you roll a d8 for the beastie that you would be fighting. So, anyway, guys,
What are
a
the
little fun
odds?
way to kind of do your traveling there, just so that it's not like some boring thing. Because traveling a mountain, I could make him do skills checks to make sure that they don't fall off on the mountain at various times, but that's yeah, that can be fun. But what if one of them fails?
It's not fun anymore.
It's not
For
fun
that
anymore
person.
then.
I'll just create a new
So-
character. Hang out with the
Yeah.
Oracle.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Come back as a
Uh,
bad
so-
guy.
you joke, but so that's why I am doing it that way. I think it's a lot more fun. It allows them to not have to worry about failing skills checks or anything like that. They literally just have to roll against a table that I have created and laid out before me.
And then potentially die in a fun way. I said, and then potentially die in a fun way.
Well, not every encounter is as dangerous as this one.
Remember, on day 1, session 1, any one of us could have fallen out of that mountain and been dead right from the start.
I'm sorry I didn't have rope.
Cardin was perfectly fine with the situation.
Kadio's like, and drop.
Oh, do we level yet or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
I'll keep asking.
End of every session.
Yeah, at the end
That's
of
the
every
best
session.
part.
Even if we did nothing the whole session, I'm still gonna ask, did we level up?
I wonder what will happen. I wonder if I get annoyed if I'll decide to have you guys D-level.
I don't want to know
We
if
have
that's a
to-
thing.
We have to switch character sheets and become somebody else's character.
Oh gosh.
That would be
Oh
entertaining.
no.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
All right,
guys, we're
and
getting
rotate.
sidetracked. Stream, we're going to go ahead and end that. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye-bye.
Come back next week.